Here we are with Stephanie Jansen.
Hi, Bob.
Jansen?
Jansen.
I got it wrong. Stephanie's come up with a course. We shot it last week and then it was all misty, and so we got to redo it again. And how did you dream up this course?
I just got creative and decided we needed to mix it up a bit.
Nice.
So, in good teacher fashion, I think we are...
Stephanie's a teacher. She's got her blackboard. Where are we going?
Well, we're going to start here at the Hollyburn Lodge, as per usual. However, we're going to go the opposite way for the start. And we're going to head right up Old Rope Toe.
Yep.
And we're going to go straight across Cross Glades.
Yep.
Then we're going to go straight down Power Line all the way down.
Oh my God.
And of course, when we get to the bottom, we would go around the Pole and Island, make our way back up the Hollyburn Hill, past the Hollyburn Lodge, regular route onto Sitzmark. Then we're going to make a left on Lower Wells Gray and a right on Sitzmark, and around, sorry, that's a really hard word for me, and then around all the way back to the lodge. And then we'd end where we started, right here at the sign. It's about 4K, and it makes a somewhat figure 8 loop.
Yeah, figure 8, nice.
Stuff's figure 8, so.
Okay.
Ready to ski?
Well, we're going to go from the very bottom to the very top in one leg. Right? Pretty much.
Right.
Well, of the night trails anyway.
Of the night trails, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, starting up Old Rope Toe.
Let's go.
Hi skiers, here we are again for another Tuesday night release. We're going to show the course, and we're with Stephanie Jansen, and she's kindly offered to create a new course. And here she's going up to Old Rope Toe. I met her up there once actually, and then it was kind of rainy, and then rain got all of us green, so we did a retake. This is our second time skiing that she came up. And we got Buzz here with us. How you doing, Buzz?
Pretty good, thanks, Bob. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Had a great day skiing at Whistler Olympic Park yesterday.
Magic.
Yeah. But just while we're climbing up here, I just want to say thanks to Cypress Mountain for allowing us, supporting us to do this event. There are lots of, you go up there and you see the skiers whizzing around the course, so it's always good. They're always supportive and everything of this, so thanks a lot. Yeah, Stephanie's a keen Tuesday night racer. She's been doing it for years. She's really fast, super strong skier, super strong biker, does lots of biking and Fondo races in the summertime too. So,
oh, wow.
Pretty active woman.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then so, we're going into week 7 then. Because I'm not sure, how many laps are we doing of this one? Obviously, we got the Payak coming up, and people should be, I guess, match fit, if you will. And so, did we determine how many laps of this we're going to throw down here?
Yeah, Stephanie said 2. I think it's about a 4K lap.
Here, let me go ahead.
Yeah, so skied Whistler Olympic Park yesterday, so the course looks really great for the 25K, and should be nice cold conditions for the event. Hopefully, if this cold weather sticks out, the trails are really hard and fast yesterday, so that's how I like them, hard and fast, because big guy, we sink into the snow.
Straight out here.
Straight across. Onto Cross Glades.
I'm going to get you whiffing around the corner.
Okay.
Wait.
Yep, tell me when.
So you had a couple of moments where you're doing technique spot checks, which, do you know what? People have been giving good feedback when we do this type of thing. I often find that unless you can see, seeing technique helps you embody the technique, if you will.
Yeah.
You can take
it's always good to slow Stephanie's whipping around the corner.
Nice.
That's always a fun corner, and that's always why I tell people not to cut that corner, is because people come through there pretty fast, actually. The other day I was skiing through there, and there's 2 or 3 people coming the other way, and one was cutting the corner and hardly had any room to get by.
Oh.
It's a good spot for a collision.
Yeah.
So please take care while you're there.
Hey, we do have another technique spot check later where we can go over how to fall, I guess you could say. Well, not fall, how to not hurt yourself if you need to stop. Because I've rewatched the footage, so just a heads up. There's someone goes for a spill in this. You'll have to tune in to find out who. And it's coming up after this. And I didn't realize that. Well, there is a method to it on how you can not hurt yourself, I guess, by getting low. At least that's what. So I went for a lesson with Lisa Brown last week. It was a brilliant lesson, by the way. But she said, like, hey, you need to do that if you get into trouble. And I noticed that was exactly what we're going to see coming up here. But let's just quickly check in and see what's happening now anyway.
Okay, so straight down, Payak, right to the end, and then left up the island, around up the hill,
Around the tree,
around the tree.
back up Hollyburn Trail.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, you go.
Let's hope
You
I
go,
can make
girl.
those turns.
So, Bob, before we get into this technique check, which is a special technique check, I thought maybe you'd want to say a little something about how you should or should not fall. So what are your thoughts on this next moment anyway?
Well, I mean, the snow in here is particularly tricky and kind of grabby. So this snow is tough. It's your skis don't want to turn, and they want to track off and go straight. So even you can see Stephanie's skis sticking here. She's having right there, right where your skis want to be.
Look out, Stephanie.
I love that you could just spot as soon as this torpedo got into your peripheral vision, you were immediately like, "Watch out, Stephanie!" It was collision avoided, but I thought that was quite a gracious way to stack it. I don't know. What's your?
Well, he kind of sacrificed himself for her. He was yelling at her too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So you can see, when I taught skiing at Mount Seymour, we called them Scud missiles.
Oh, that's good.
No known target.
Oh, well, that's very noble of that person to have sacrificed themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, we appreciate the thought and the effort.
Yeah, I was thinking about the double pulling course that everybody did last week. That was a tough one. A lot of people were saying they had sore shoulders and sore hip flexors and legs. Actually, were. It's interesting how actually after I did my course, we stopped and then we went for a warm down ski, and my legs were just killing me.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird for a double pulling course. But there were some really fast times earlier in the week on the Tuesday when...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier in the week when on the Tuesday the conditions were rock hard. But obviously if you tried your course on this day, you would have been much slower. We ended up doing it on Friday, which was not too bad. It wasn't as bad as this. But... yeah.
Wow. So I've only just pulled up the fastest times on this, and like we've got Ryan Loveridge took it then, winning time of 9 minutes 26 seconds. That's pretty fast. Like it was a good one because it sort of it mixed up the pack a little bit, and maybe when we do our debrief on Tuesday we'll dip into that a little bit. But I was so I went up to Cyprus and I was saying to Reagan, like, this double polling thing is just torture. Like, why have we done? Daryl Remler's just torturing us. And then Daryl got out of his car and was like, he just happened to be there. And he was like, wait, he was like, you know what? That was Bob's idea. Like, and then he was saying, Bob's using Daryl to get people tortured on during the TNR so that he doesn't get a bad rap for putting people through the ringer. But that's how I thought about the double pole. It was quite savage. But in general, like, loads of people did it, and loads of people actually liked the double pole challenge. So I don't know, like that. So I was also speaking to Lisa Brown, and she has a leg specific one that she wanted to do. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Like, ditch the poles.
I saw Lisa put in a very good time.
Yeah, she's strong. But how's your if you had to ditch the poles, Bob? Are you any good with that? I imagine you are.
Double polling?
No. If you had to ditch the pole and just go legs, is that? Bram was saying, oh gosh, like he loves the poles. He says like most of his propulsion comes from the poles, so he wasn't looking forward to the idea of a leg only TNR week. But yeah, what about yourself?
It's really hard to keep the skis moving, like they always talk about pole assisted glide. So you do your leg push and then the pole will often help you move along, right? And lengthen that glide. So when the legs, if you're just using legs only, it's a good exercise, and quite a lot of the instructional training, and most people don't do it enough, and I can say that for myself too, is that it's good to isolate those, isolate poles and go pole only, or isolate the legs. And I do lots of double poling when I'm just skiing around, but I hardly do any legs only. So should really do more of that to tune up your offset and just tune up your free skating, I guess they call it. And one thing too I'll mention is that if you want to get some good technique training online, there's a program called NordicSkiLab.com. I believe that's the URL. But if you look up Nordic Ski Lab, and it's a woman, Kim McKinney in Canmore, and she's really analytical, does lots of good analysis. I'll just stop here in a sec.
Well, that's the first loop.
All right.
Now we're in the second loop. Should we go over the course again or just ski it?
Sure, go over the course.
Okay. So, from here, we're going to go down the normal way. It's marked. Make a left on Lower Wells Grey, head down. Make a right at C's corner, Siggy's corner, and then all the way back to Lodge. That's loop number 2 for the
Excellent.
figure 8.
That's where we do the sprint race, team sprint.
Okay. Ready to
Okay,
go?
yep, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, as I mentioned, the Nordic Ski Lab. So Kim has put together all these videos. She has some skiers from the national team that are demonstrating, and then she'll do analysis of the technique, and then she has specific exercises that she does for developing certain skills. There is a cost to join the Nordic Ski Lab. She does have a few free samplers up on YouTube and that. But if you really want to get into the meat of her really educational stuff, there's a yearly fee. It's pretty minimal cost, and it obviously, and Buzz, creating content is very time consuming. So,
well, I'm actually a subscriber to that service actually, and I love it. Like they'll like put out diagrams and they'll really slow stuff down, and so yeah, I know I'm a big advocate of that Ski Lab video series. It's really good.
Yeah, no, she does a good job. She's not a sponsor. I think she should be a sponsor. What do you think?
Totally.
But talking of our sponsors, Cypress obviously is a big supporter. Guys at Salomon, KV Plus, and actually at the Payak this weekend, which is going to be a great race. Salomon will be there, and I think KV Plus will be there, and Fisher will be there. But the guys from Madshus also have given us prizing. Rossignol, Fisher, Bliz eyewear. I just got a pair of Bliz. I hadn't used those for a long time, and boy, they're great. They're really good goggles. VTNR wax. Important to keep your skis waxed at this time of the year. Odlo. Nice base layer. Yeah, Moja Coffee. Organika. Bridge Brewing. Nook Restaurant. Ryders. Sunglasses. Duer jeans. If you haven't got a pair of Duer jeans, they're the best jeans ever. And the owner lives in Deep Cove, and it's a Canadian company. And Think and Outdoor Research. So all those prizes are in the prize packs, and they're getting bigger and better every week. And the more you go, the better your chances are. So this is my favorite part, the downhill.
So I'll do this first bit
Yep.
in offset probably, and then switch to one skate.
We're going to put Stephanie to work here. Want her to get her hammering up this hill.
Come on, Stephanie, pick it up. Pick it up. Come on. As soon as you roll over this hill, one skate. Come on, Stephanie, pick it up. Sprint. Come on. Faster tempo.
All right, keeping in the theme of torturing people, Bob. So it was double poling this week, and then last week, and now it was. Now it's just getting people to go maximum speed.
Yeah, she switched from offset to one skate flawlessly there. It was a very smooth transition.
Nice.
It was nice.
Yeah. Do you do these technique things so you get a moment to sit and rest yourself? And
that's the master plan. Yeah.
All right. Strong work.
We gotta mention that the conditions are pretty tough.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the outside of this corner.
No shoes, man.
You come around, hit it hard. I want you to come fast, full speed. Don't hold anything back.
Oh, this is not my strength, Bob.
No snowplow. Wait. Wait.
Did he yell?
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, the conditions were mushy. I mean, you could feel, you would push with your foot, and then you could feel the snow crunching, like mushing away underneath you. So you knew that you were losing a lot of power and stuff like that.
Hit it hard.
What time of day was it?
It was about 3 o'clock, I think, 3:34. Yeah, it was very quiet. So it's nice if you can carry your speed down this hill and up the next hill. So, the more you brake down that hill, the less speed you're going to have on the uphill portion, right? So it's great to carry momentum.
Bit of wax would help, I guess.
Yeah, some VTNR wax. And, in these conditions where it's really, there's a lot of moisture in the snow, you get suction on your skis. If you can imagine like a pane of glass on a flat table with some water under it and you can't pick it up, like that's like suction, right? Or if you've skied from the in the springtime from the shade where it's icy to the sun where it's wet. You can feel your skis stall, and so you can break that up by using what's called structure, and so a coarser structure for wetter conditions, and you can get a tool, and that tool will press into the base this pattern, and it really makes a big difference in conditions like this. Even more important than the wax, actually.
Hey, so curious then. That tool is something we got out the back for, like, for example, the Payak wax. We're going to be picking the right thing for the temperature, using the right tools for that. Because we basically, the deadline to submit the skis would be tomorrow, because this is released, Monday evening. Yeah. So maybe can you talk about that a little bit specifically for the Payak?
I mean, we'll do the full wax prep for, I think it's $150. It takes a lot of labor, so we'll put a base wax down, and then wax of the day, probably like a Swix top speed wax, TS, which is a block of TS is $350 for a big block. And then we'll probably use some powder too, on top of that as well. So, and then after that, then we'll put the structure on as well. So, your skis will be rockets. That's for sure.
Nice.
The shame is when you have fast skis and then you snowplow. Takes away all the wax. You can see Stephanie tucking down this hill. She's going for the sprint finish here. I was trying to go too, but she was dropping me.
Hey, it'll be great to actually see people in person for the Payak finally. We've been doing it virtual. Yeah. It's been great, but it would be nice to see the faces, obviously.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun party, that's for sure.
Done. Ta-da.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that.
No problem.
I'm sure it's going to be a very popular course.
Figure 8.
Either that or people are going to be cursing you.
Let's see. Hopefully the conditions get a little colder.
Yeah.
There's not as much snow to navigate.
Are you signed up for the Payak?
Signed up for the Payak.
30?
There is no 30, Bob.
27.
Oh, it's 27. I signed up for the 25.
25. That's what I meant. Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. Just hope it's a little colder.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. We're done. Stop filming.
It's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Yes. That's a wrap.
Hopefully it's still filming. GoPro, stop recording.